stretch. It's literally so long it can't even fit in the camera. You guys, look at this. Oh my God. Hey guys, this is Inka. Today I am going to be making some super stretchy hand-pulled noodles using only 4 ingredients, and hopefully by the end of this video you'll also be able to make it at home. I feel like those videos of people at restaurants doing that really cool noodle pulling technique is something that always blows up. This technique has been around for a long time. I know I've seen it a lot when I'm in Taiwan, so it's something that I've always wanted to try. And the best thing about it too is that not only does it look super amazing and really impressive, it also makes your noodle a lot tastier. You get that beautiful bounce, that QQ-ness that I love saying. It's always about the QQ. I did a bit of research and I found an easier way for us to all be able to make it at home using only some pantry items. It is the month of May, it is APAM. There are no better ways to celebrate than to make some fresh hand-pulled noodles at home. Let's get to noodle making. All right, so let's talk ingredients. First things first, you're gonna need some flour. I'm just using all-purpose flour. You need some water, some salt, some oil. And that's it. Now that we have everything ready and off to the side, we can start making our dough, our noodle dough. Our noodle dough. We're gonna start making our dough. I already measured out my flour. There's around 2 cups of flour in here. I'm just gonna slowly add my water and we're just gonna keep stirring while we combine these two. A little over half a cup. If it's too dry, just add a little bit more water, but just make sure it's not too wet. And then before I forget, gotta put in my salt. That's just about a teaspoon. It's pretty much there to help strengthen the gluten, which will also help make it stretchier later. At this point, I have a rough clump of dough. I'm gonna roll up my sleeves. I'm just gonna go in with my hands. It's slowly coming together already. This is honestly the most work you'll have to do. And we have our little ball of dough. We're gonna knead this on the board. We're just gonna keep doing this motion. We're gonna be doing this for a while, giving this dough a lot of love. I'm sorry, I sound so out of breath. The reason we need to keep kneading this is because right now it looks kind of wrinkly. It looks like when you've been sitting in the bathtub for too long. We want this to be super, super smooth. We want it to feel like this dough has had days of the best skincare. So I'm gonna keep doing this for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. We'll see what it looks like after that time. This is what it looks like right now. It is definitely smoother, but we still have some ways to go. I feel like the dough is getting a little harder to work with. What I'm gonna do is just cover it with a wet towel and let it chill for around 10 minutes and then continue kneading. 10 minutes later, this is what we have. Now that it's a little more, it's a lot more pliable. Once you let your dough relax a little, it's going to be a lot more obedient. It's a good dough boy now. It's already really smooth. I always get really excited about this part. This is our little dough boy. This is what it looks like, smooth dough. Take our last ingredient, the oil. I'm gonna cover it up completely. Super important. It again will help make it more stretchy later. I'm gonna take a rolling pin, lightly coat it with oil. Just gonna roll it out into a disc shape. You can see that it's super smooth. It's looking pretty good. And what we're gonna do now is actually slice it up. Brush it with oil again, coat our knife. I'm not kidding when I say this is my favorite part. Just cut it into strips. We're just gonna keep on doing this. That looks so good. I can already feel how soft this is. It is so beautiful. Super, super tempting, I know, to stretch it just like this right now, especially when it feels so soft, but hold on, transfer it over to a plate that I am, again, going to cover with oil. Do a little like puzzle fitting, being really careful. Oh my God, it's so soft. Paint on some more oil. We build it on. A last brush of oil. Basically, we're giving it like a little oil bath. Think of the wonders it will do for its stretchiness. Look at these beautiful strips of dough. What we're gonna do now is actually cover it in a plastic wrap, and this is really important. You have to let it sit for at least 2 hours, or otherwise it's not gonna work. Go do some work, watch a show, and then we can do some noodle pulling. It has been quite some time. Here's our dough. Whoa, okay. It's already super, super stretchy. I'm gonna make like a fake table here. The struggles of a New York kitchen. It is noodle pooling time. I am going to pick up one of these strands, and I'm just going to gently press it down. I like eating wider noodles, and that's why I'm pressing it down. It's already really stretchy. Moment of truth, and pull. Oh, this is amazing. It doesn't take too much effort for it to already be super, super stretchy. Just keep on going and keep on folding if you want. Look at this. All right, I'm getting a little too excited. One more time. This is what we're starting out with. Again, gently press that down. We stretch and slap. Yes. It's so long already. This is like jump rope. Noodles. This is so much fun to do. I'm gonna do one more. It's fairly small right now. And that is a noodle. We have a beautiful noodle. Fold it and do it again. This is what we started out with, and this is what we have now. Noodles for days. I have 3 really long noodle strands. There you go, you guys. Look at that. You can totally do this too. So before this all sticks together, toss them into this pot of salted water, giving them a quick stir. Right now, it really just looks like really thick and chewy noodles. Oh, it smells so good. It's so exciting. All right, so my noodles are cooked. Usually I like to rinse them in cold water to give them that like QQ texture, but we're just gonna go right for it today. I know I said the noodle pooling was the best part, but come on, let's be honest. Like tasting it, best part. Lay it on there. Oh yeah. Noodles! You guys, it looks pretty legit. Gonna give it a quick test to see the texture here. I'm having a little trouble because this noodle is never ending. That's the chewiness already, so good. But obviously, oh my God, I'm getting a little too excited. At this point, it is already a success. The noodles are done. Super proud of where we've come to from our little dough baby. I have a quick sauce that is my go-to, and then we can do a proper taste test. Going to dress this up really quick. Just give me a few seconds. It is so gorgeous. It smells so good in here, and now I'm going to give it a stir. Salivating like crazy right now. Tell me this doesn't make you hungry. This looks almost exactly like what it would be like if you ate outside at a restaurant. You feel that bounce that it's supposed to have. Too much talk, too little eating. When I tell you guys that this is perfect, I am not kidding. Sauce aside, even just the texture in itself, the flavor, all that hard work you put in, it really pays off. Also, is it really hard work if you're having fun while doing it? Because I had a lot of fun. And again, these noodles were only made using 4 ingredients. You can totally do that too. Definitely give it a try. Have fun at home. Do that amazing noodle pool. Let me know if you do. Tag me. I am salivating again, so I'm gonna stop talking, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.